guys tonight. A couple of guys already with LaMelo stuff being out. Just this time of year already, game 3, I guess, managing injuries. How tough is it to kind of have to juggle lineups and whatnot, especially when you have guys, the whole full roster in training camp?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, but I think you just have to, it gives other guys opportunities. We can mix and match. And I will say this: you can always win in this league. You guys know that. I mean, this is what's different to me from the pro players to even in college. When you're down, like our roster tonight, could we beat them in a 7-game series? No. Can we win tonight? Yes. I mean, it's just the way it is. A guy gets hot. The challenge in this league is playing well night after night. But all these guys are good enough to come out and have a big night. So you never know. If we do the right things, we play the right way. We got to take care of the ball better than we did the other night in the first half, and we can't foul all the time, which is one of the things they're very good at. So if we're smarter and we put 48 minutes together of like the last 3 quarters we did the other night, then we'll have a chance.
And then also inside, how do you correct the issues that happened against the Pelicans? Did you guys watch the film and figure out anything specifically that you can do better tonight?
Not allow the ball into the post so easily. And that to me is more my fault. It wasn't, we talked about it, but it wasn't emphasized enough. In the fourth quarter, when we finally made the adjustment of just making the entry passes harder, we were a lot better. But the third quarter, we just let them throw the ball in there, and they were in the bonus, and they hammered us, and it was a big part of the game.
Anything else, guys? Bob?
Cliff, if you don't mind talking about John Collins and what you've seen, a little different. The defense has lifted up a little bit more now. It seems like he's got a little more room to operate. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, I mean, and I think the other thing that where he poses a problem now is that I always say, like, how do you say, he's so forceful in the way that he plays. So in a league where the more things you can switch, the better. It's difficult to switch guys onto him. He's going to roll you into the post. He's going to get the ball and he's going to attack you. And then, this has been going on for a few years, but his pick and roll game, that chemistry that he has with Trey, is one of the tougher covers in the league. So, the slips, the sprints to the rim, the lobs, all of that, the quick pocket pass, the quick attacks, put a lot of pressure on the defense. And then the other thing that's obviously I think is more evident is his range shooting. When he was younger, he was at the rim. He wasn't a non-shooter, but certainly, his confidence level to shoot the 3 has put him in a different place also.
And I know I've asked you about Book before a little bit, but he still hasn't had a field goal made so far in his first couple of games. And even going to preseason, he will struggle there. So how do you make sure his head is in the right space, especially what he's been going through the last week or so?
Yeah, and you know what? I really feel like that he's getting there. I think that I think he's focused right now. I think he understands that he can play better. And again, on the other side of it, he's not an experienced player. He hasn't played a lot of minutes yet. He's still young. He's still trying to figure the NBA out. I have, as you know, I like what the player that he can become. So I think he'll play better tonight. And I know he was really good yesterday with what we did. It was a little, but they also did some stuff live, the younger guys, which he was very engaged, very focused, and I have confidence he'll play better tonight. Good.
Thank you.